Well, it's time for us to get into the newspapers and see what the papers have for us today. And joining me, you know, when they say brother from another mother, right? It's not just raps. Some people are really that. Yeah. And he's here. Nana Tufo Boateng has joined me on the set this morning. Hey, Dinana.
Why would you qualify it? You say small brother.
Now brother is brother.
But a small brother and there's big brother.
Brother is brother.
But a small brother and there's big brother.
Oh, well, Sames is our big brother.
Oh, okay.
We are the small brothers. We'll just leave it like that.
Good morning, David.
Yeah, Charlie, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Super.
Just a little bit tired from... No, yesterday I was out filming and I was working on a story for the Railway Development Authority.
Okay.
And it's sad, the low sense of patriotism amongst people, amongst Ghanaians, for government to spend over $400 million developing railway infrastructure.
Yeah.
And some unscrupulous persons think they deserve better than the rest of us, and so they will go and start stealing assets of the Railway Development Authority, rail infrastructure, which will actually pose a danger to lives. It's just unheard of. I mean, we went on the Tema and Pakadan railway line, all the way from the Tema Harbour to the Adome station.
Okay.
And you can see the level of theft and vandalism along the line. There's something they call a buffer stop. That's when the train is unable to stop on its own. It's able to automatically break the train from progressing and stop it. These people have cut the metals.
Yeah. So I come from a different school of thought when it comes to some of these interventions that we put in place for the benefit of the total, the group, the nation, all of us, right? I believe in draconian, drastic action. I don't believe in this type of thing that we do in Ghana, where we there are anti-theft mechanisms.
Yes.
And for me, I don't understand why, if you can spend 400 million investment in railway infrastructure, why won't you spend an extra few million in putting in anti-theft, mechanisms?
David, I agree with you on that. There should be anti-theft mechanisms. But this is a 97.7 kilometer rail line.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
And I mean, it will make sense that we all rally behind this and support its development.
Now left, so you see, when we do this, we've now left the protection of our national assets to the goodness of individuals, and we know we are not good.
We are not good. No, I agree with you. So I mean, I was with the Development Authority, the Railway Development Authority yesterday, and that's the conversation that we are having. That they are looking to have the national security, the armed forces, the Ghana Police Service.
No, seriously.
And then, come on board. And you see, it's not just that. So there's theft, there's vandalism, there's safety and there's security concerns, and then there's the encroachment. You want to build 2 meters away from the rail line. Oh, you okay?
You see,
and you see, the worst part for me is the lack of attention, the lack of self-security awareness. Listen, we were on the UTV. What they call the UTV is like a utility truck vehicle on the rails, like what they use for their maintenance and quick runs to fix one or two things. And we're coming, the train is tooting.
The people are not moving.
The people they are walking on the rail lines they couldn't be bothered.
No, so you kill a few people.
The worst part for me is the school kids, the school children, David.
No, you see, listen.
Just last week, a woman's head was cut off by one of these.
So my issue is this: we've operated a country for many years where things have just been left. If, for example, I mean, growing up, when we get to a railway line, okay, you're driving. My dad is driving, and so me, I remember it because you know how when you were a kid in the car, you're sitting in the back on the back seat, and your hand is on one side and on the other side. So mommy said, "Daddy is here," kind of situation, and you are there. You are watching everything that's going on the road. I have all these memories where, as soon as you're approaching the railway line, we the kids in the back, we are looking out for whether the barrier has come down or not.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Those were times where we're living with systems in place. For 20, 30 years, railways have not functioned properly in the country. Do you understand the thing? So when you're coming back to introduce it, it has to be done at different levels.
Yeah, so currently
you can't just come and do superstructure and expect people to respond.
So currently the authority is on a sensitization program. They are educating the communities through which the line runs on the potential operationalization of the passenger service, because that's the plan. Remember, JDM, John Dramani Mahama, mentioned in his State of the Nation address that the passenger line from Tema to Pakadan, but it looks like it will terminate for now at Adome.
Okay.
They're looking at the commercial viability of continuing to Pakadan. Yes, should begin somewhere next month. And so the education currently is going on. But you see, the worst part of there's so many wrong things, and it's mostly attitudinal, right? How do you so you're doing quarrying, sand winning, stone quarrying at some place, right? And then you come and pour sand intentionally on the tracks to create a road on the railway line.
Yes.
So that you can drive over.
You can drive over and cross.
When a bridge, money has been spent to construct a bridge for you to use.
You don't want to drive there because it's far.
Because you want a shortcut.
Yeah, shortcut. Yeah.
And you see, the problem is, you see, the DMUs that they've brought, the diesel multiple units, they are faster, they are quieter.
Yeah. So you won't hear it coming.
You won't hear it coming.
Yeah.
And it's like a bullet that is meant for you. You don't hear the sound of the gun.
Yeah. So I did a number of trips last year when I was in the UK. Went from London to Manchester, from Manchester to Wales, North Wales, you know, and all of these were by rail.
Yeah,
beautiful, smooth, no incidents. Yeah. Once in a while, you get an alert. They will say that somebody is crossing the railway line,
David, even
and then they
the
alert you to.
We have installed here to do that for us. They are stealing it.
And so, again, back to the same point. Why are we not putting anti-theft mechanisms in place?
I mean, that's where the conversation ended yesterday, that they are going to bring in the national security, the soldiers and the police to help do some of these
Seriously.
things. At this point, I was even suggesting that they buy canes onto the UTV set. When people are misbehaving, you drop down, you whip them.
There's the canes, then there are the stun guns, then there are the different things. You see, you have to apply different levels of force to deal with people.
Sense.
Yeah.
It's that bad, it's that endemic, it's that entrenched to the extent that even school children are not afraid. So they are playing on the tracks
because they've been playing and they saw their older siblings all play and nothing happened. The railway lines were there. They've seen the people play. Nothing has happened to anybody. Crazy. So that's how
we need to get serious in this.
You see? So
we really need to get serious.
Salifu Amankwa of blessed memory. One man, that's what we call 1 man thousand. One man would descend at circle and everything. Tiptoe lane was clean. Tiptoe lane was organized. Trotros were in place. Today, you can have 20 policemen at circle. The trotros will still misbehave because some of the cops are doing the right thing. Other cops are doing the wrong thing. They are collecting bribes.
There's no fear anymore. There's no discipline.
Nobody's afraid of anything.
Maybe we need a Salifu Amankwa.
Yeah. One man. It's a shame to all the policemen who steal and who collect bribes these days. Yes, because one man will come down to circle. The entire circle area is controlled by one human being.
Mama could vote for you.
No, I beg. I beg. Some nonsense. I can't stand some. Some rubbish. I can't.
Common sense is no longer common to the common
I can't stomach some things. You know.
Anyways, let's attend to our business for the morning. Let's get into the dailies. I'll start off with the Daily Graphic newspaper. Front page says, a great budget too small for impact. CEO asserts at PwC post-budget forum. Comes with a picture of Daniel Fahene Akwe. He's the group CEO of Agri Impact Group. Okay. GCB launches MSE Group loans. It offers to support petty trading groups. And then you have the 2025 budget inspires hope. This is ISE, the Institute for Statistical, Social and Economic Research.
Okay.
Now, when you jump to the back page, we know of the fire incident at the Laboni Senior High School.
Yeah.
It says NADMO supports Laboni SHS after fire incident. GNFS suspects electrical cause. GNFS here being the Ghana National Fire Service. And you get all those stories in the Daily Graphic newspaper.
All right, I'll take you to Ghanaian Times, and we have 2025 budget inspirational. ISER states calls for proper implementation. Make prisons transformative centers. President to new prisons boss. And that's Mrs. Patience Bafo-Boni there. Is this DDGP? The Deputy Director General of Prisons. Yeah.
So now
I think we hosted her some time ago on Breakfast Daily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she has a hobby she loves, which is painting.
Okay.
So yeah.
So now I think one D will be dropped.
Yes.
Because now she's the DG.
She's a DG itself. Yeah. Wow. Big things happening, and it's beautiful to see. Acquisition of Ghana Bauxite Company Limited by OPLC followed due diligence. Okay, we have Ghana Records annual shortfall of 330 units of blood. My goodness, that sounds like
That's
a
serious.
lot of
That's
blood.
Serious. That's serious. And
okay.
If you've come into contact with the leukemia patients before, you see how serious this is really.
Yeah. Because they require a lot of blood, and there has to be frequent, transfusions.
Until they are able to fund the bone marrow transplant, they'll require blood on the regular, and it's dangerous to see how the kind of pain they go through. And so it's important that we all commit to donating blood voluntarily to augment the national blood bank.
But you see, some of these things, I believe that we have to have the right approach in doing activations for this, because again, I say that if we have, for example, sponsorship, listen, there's a lot of people I know, and I've seen it, right? Because I enjoy donating blood. For me, it's the whole idea of saving somebody's life that you don't even know who it is.
You don't need to know.
I don't need to know. I don't. It doesn't matter. Right now, I've been at those blood donation points where people complain that, hey, Nancy, they're more my right? Okay. So I'm also asking myself that if there were sponsors for the blood donation drives, who would say, listen, here are 100 cans of Milo, here are 100 cans of whatever.
I was just going to go into that. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary.
No, it doesn't have to be monetary at all. Right? And you know that if I go and donate blood, I can walk away with 2 or 3 little items that I can take home with me. A lot more people will be willing to come out to donate. Right? And so maybe the blood service also needs to look at some of these arrangements
from corporate Ghana and all that. But for me, I think the most important thing is to intensify the public education. Because on
the need to donate.
On the need to donate. Yes, because this should be voluntary. Irrespective of, what you're saying, making a lot of sense. I think saving lives should not come at a cost.
Well, people.
Although unfortunately, that is the situation we find ourselves in. But I think donating blood. Listen, you'll be shocked that it will go around and come back to you.
That's the issue.
You never know when you will be the one needing the blood. You get it? So I think people should go out there and participate in some of these blood donation exercises. When there's activation, when there's a drive, people should just get involved. And it's actually to your benefit, because then you get tested for free.
Yes, exactly.
You get tested for free. So I think people should get involved in some of these blood donation exercises. Let's augment the National Blood Bank so that when the need arises, we don't have some of the shortfalls we're seeing.
On the back page, it says here the electricity supply to Kumasi has been stabilized. We know what happened. So some people were...
we know the minister has gone to the region.
Yes.
John Abdullah Agyapong.
Yes.
He's been in the region. We know there's some ongoing power projects also.
Yeah.
In there, there's the AXA and a few others. We've actually been told that the Ashanti region is most likely to be a generation hub in the coming days or months.
Yeah.
And so we are hopeful that indeed the situation has been addressed or perhaps well managed. Because it's been terrible. I mean, the people have really been... If you have people living there, you understand.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not just households. Businesses are being affected as well.
Very
and
much so.
You don't want to cripple an
For
economy.
a long time.
Yeah.
Challenge for a long time.
Hopefully, yes, there's some truth to this.
Yeah.
And then the power situation is
really
is
gets stabilized. Yeah. All right.
Shall I take you to the Chronicle newspaper then?
Yep.
Front page says government promises a 13.8 billion Ghana cedis for infrastructure, but allocates only 800 million cedis. Okay. So this is Agyapong Nkrumah speaking. Okay. I think this was during the debate of the budget in Parliament. Yeah. We know that the finance minister presented the budget on the 11th. The debates ahead of its approval currently ongoing. Yesterday, we heard from either side of the House, and Chronicle has decided to highlight what the former Works and Housing Minister, Agyapong Nkrumah, has been saying. Then there's the Ghana bauxite story also on here on the front page. It says GBC was legally sold, no insider trading, conflict of interest. Management clarifies. Please, the GBC here is not Ghana Broadcasting Corporation.
Actually, it can be very misleading.
Yeah. So we need to clarify that. This is the Ghana Bauxite Company Limited. Ghana Bauxite Company Limited. Yeah. Okay, Exodus 2016.
I'm always looking forward to this.
You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. May the Lord add his blessings to the reading of his word.
Amen. All right, the Daily Guide says Ashanti Council of State poll, police reviewing CCTV footage. This is coming from the Interior Minister. We have AG drops Bakavomawo treason felony charges. We also have Ghana Bauxite Company defends OPCL acquisition. And RTI Commission imposes 100,000 Ghana cedi fine on National Signal Bureau. All right, so that's what the Daily Guide has for us.
All right, the Herald newspaper. This one, it says, military chiefs divert $1.4 million armored vehicles as retirement gifts. Mahama government kept in darkness by outgoing CDS General Opon Pepra. Okay, matters are rising. U.S. court empties Kennedy Agyapong's pocket of $18 million in Anas defamation case. Dossier reveals.
For Larry Dogbe. And does he know how much is in his pocket?
No. He's listen. No, you see, that was my initial reaction also, but then I read the headline again and I understood it.
Okay.
It's quite clear.
Okay.
U.S. court empties Kennedy Agyapong's pocket of $18 million. That means it is taking $18 million out of his pocket. It doesn't say it is emptying his pocket altogether.
But it presupposes that there was $18 million in his pocket.
But that's the beauty of the work we do. It's the beauty of the work we do. Wordplay.
Okay.
Foreign Minister strengthens economic diplomacy with key agencies. And then there's the Atomic Commission raising alarm over intrusion at nuclear facility. That's it for Larry Dogbe's The Herald newspaper.
All right. Let's go to Elvis Darko's The Center newspaper. And this one says, former Ethiopian PM, Prime Minister, urges African nations to prioritize trade growth. We have Dr. Baumia cannot be faulted for MPP's 2024 election loss. This is Adjoa Safo speaking. 11% inflation target in 2025 budget is doubtful. This is coming from ISE. headed by Professor Peter Korte. Finance Minister touts cedi stability against the US dollar. Urgent solutions needed to avert looming food crisis in Ghana. And we hear this is quite a serious thing that is impending if you're not careful. 661 million Ghana cedi judgment debt to benefit who? Cases and how much provision made for each case not mentioned in 2025 budget. Okay. And IEA Lord's proposed review of Fiscal Responsibility Act. And all of these are on the front page of the News Center newspaper.
All right, I'll take you to the new publisher. Popular politician in Ahmed Swale murder deals. Police grab suspect. Oforikrom MP tackles 2025 budget. Then there's the Legalize Okada team starts work. We know that I think it's a 13-member team has been put together to look into the LI, the part that bans the commercial use of motorcycles. But all this, all these was part of the campaign promises of the Mahama administration. And so they are looking to amend
the
so
laws. This is LI 2180? They are looking to amend it?
Yes, I think that's the road traffic
regulation. So they're looking to amend that whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for the new publisher.
Okay, I'll take you to the Ghanaian publisher.
Okay.
Good luck to President Mahama and Jospon. Manasseh Azuri is writing. Bauxite company defends OPCL acquisition process, rejects allegations of wrongdoing. We have Ascent South MP blasts Mahama over dismissal of army generals. And there's the launch of the Tree for Life Restoration Initiative, and that's happening this coming Friday, actually.
Okay, that's the 21st of March.
21st of March, yeah. And so, looking forward to the Tree of Life.
All right. Well, finally, from me is the Inquisitor. OPCL acquisition of shares in GBC. It was a clean deal. Wow. Okay. Sometimes it's important that you speak up. So. I mean, there are allegations of whatever in the deal, the acquisition by OPC of the Ghana Bauxite Company Limited, and blah, blah, blah. So I guess the companies involved are coming out to at least clear the air, leave no room for ambiguity so that people don't ride with certain allegations and all that. But it's like this morning, they're on all the front pages. Their PR department is doing a good job. Senna sacked from national security. Senna Siao Boateng sacked from national security. Some good news for consumers of fuel.
Okay.
It says fuel prices dropped for a third consecutive time. Okay, we hope that transport people are listening.
But at the pump last night, it was the fuel price hadn't changed. I hadn't seen it drop.
You know, ordinarily when the prices drop, it's gradual. So there are some fuel stations that implement almost immediately, and there are those that have to factor other things
before they adjust.
Before they adjust. So,
well, okay.
Let's make VRA great again. This is the CEO Edward Eko Obenkenzo speaking, and there's an editorial in there that should make for a good read. You can find it on pages 4 and 5 of the Inquisitor, and it says fighting the OSP for fighting corruption.
Fighting the OSP for fighting corruption.
Yeah,
it sounds like a quintessential Ghanaian behavior.
The ostrich behavior that we are akin to. Yeah. So that's it for my side.
Okay, let me give you the informer, and it says here, present yourself for OSP investigation. Legal experts advise Oforiatta. Minister outlines vision for Ghana Post as new leadership assumes office. We have God will reward your benevolence. MPP man prays for Baumia. And Dampari's achievements unparalleled. This is a security don speaking. And 2024 GDP growth not Galamsey induced.
Okay.
It's coming from the statistical service. All right. So
That's a contradiction to what the finance minister said in Parliament when he presented the budget.
Yeah. Let me just give you a few headlines from citynewsroom.com, ChannelOneNews.com. We have Truth Prevails as Anas declares, Truth Prevails, Anas declares after $18 million defamation victory against Agyapong. Wow. 18 million.
Someone is drinking water. You think it's easy?
Wow.
You think it's easy?
Wow. No, you see the lawyer in face.
Yeah.
Charlie, the lawyer is like, nah, Charlie, this matter, yeah.
So what, is it done? Like, are there no other options?
Oh well, I guess there's. I mean, once it's not it's not the most superior court. There'll be room for redress, and there will even be room for maybe petitioning for an alleviation or amelioration of the amount involved. But Charlie, 80 million, no matter who you are,
USD.
It go enter your inside.
18 million.
It's a lot of money, pa.
How much was allocated for the Women's Development Bank?
I don't recall.
How much money was allocated for the education sector? And one person is being charged 18 million.
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah. Charlie? Boko Namba condemns killing of a military officer and calls for justice. And yesterday, of course, Ntim Fojo was on face-to-face with Umaru Sanda, National Education Forum, a plot to mutilate free SHS. Hey. Okay. Okay.
You know, he's also ranking on the Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament. So I think on that same show, face-to-face with Sanda, he spoke on the changing of security chiefs when a government changes. And I think he's suggesting sponsoring a private members bill to secure a fixed tenure of office for security chiefs. I kind of agree to an extent.
I think it should be done.
But you see, as a president, you want to keep the security in the hands of your most trusted people.
Yeah.
You get it.
But you have your political appointees.
Yes, you do. But the heads of your security agencies. Remember, the president is the commander-in-chief.
Yes.
And so his lieutenants should be people he trusts.
But then...
So that is where... But I mean,
if we're swearing allegiance to the state.
Yeah.
And by extension to the head of state.
You know...
Then no matter who is the head of state, your allegiance is to that person.
Yeah. But that is a formality.
Okay.
Is it a practicality or a reality? Because tell you what, these security couples who have been removed pledged allegiance when Mr. Mahama took over.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, they pledged they called on him at the Jubilee House.
Yes, they went, it's true.
Yes, pledged their allegiance to him.
Array
led by the outgone CDS, Major General Pompepra.
I remember seeing Dan Parade there, and
all of them were there.
All there.
All of them were there.
They all went to pledge
But today they've all been removed.
They've been removed, yeah.
You get
so really, I mean, for me, I think I like the idea of a tenure,
a secured tenure fixed
for them. Yeah,
fixed.
Yeah,
it will make sense. But like I'm saying, on the issue of personal trust,
yes.
I would want someone I am
comfortable.
My person should be there.
But are they really your people? Are they ever really your people?
Oh, okay. You have that. This is TV. This is TV.
All right. Thank you very much, Dada.
Thank you too, David.
All right. So sports is next.